Hello, hello. Tonight we're going to be working into a 10-minute breath, deep stretch, winding down type practice. I'm going to show you how you should be breathing for the ultimate relaxation before bed. I'm going to teach you how to settle into these long, deep stretches, and you're going to head into bedtime feeling ready to crash right into your bed, right into your pillow, and go right to sleep. That's the goal. So we're going to start by talking about what our breathing should look like when we're trying to wind down the body. We're trying to settle into a state of rest and digest. That is our parasympathetic nervous system, where we can tap into that to help calm and soothe and really rest. So the way we do that with our breath is by diaphragmatically breathing, which means on your inhale, your belly is going to expand in 360-degree direction, and then on the exhale, it's going to contract back to a narrower state. So let's practice that belly breathing here. Start with both hands around or onto your belly. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in. You can close your eyes. And as you inhale, feel your belly expand into your hands. And exhale, feel it soften. Try that again. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. I want you to bring one hand to your front of your chest, and I want you to make sure that the chest does not rise before the belly. 2 more breaths. Inhale, expand, belly expands here. Chest rises second, nice long exhale. Belly is softening. 1 more time. Belly expand, inhale. And nice long exhale. Everything softens. So keep that breath in mind. No neck. The chest rises after the belly. Keep this diaphragmatic breath in mind as we go through our stretches. So we've got a 10-minute routine. We have yoga blocks, optional. Our first stretch is going to be a hip flexor stretch. Now for all of these stretches, you're going to softly get into the stretches, a little bit of gentle rocking. Take 10 or 15 seconds to get into the stretch, and then you're going to hit pause on the video and stay there for 1 to 2 minutes, whatever you'd like. So our first stretch is a hip flexor stretch. We're going to start in a half kneeling position, and I'm just going to walk my front foot forwards and my back foot back, and maybe you want blocks, maybe you don't need them, but we're going to bring that back knee as far back as we can, and we're just going to squeeze the back glute down to the floor. And we're going to stay here for 1 to 2 minutes. But as you're just adjusting into this position, use your exhales to go a little deeper. So as you stay here, exhale, soften into these stretches. Exhale, soften, belly breaths. Go ahead and set your timer now. Okay. I'm going to assume that you've held that position, sinking in for 1 to 2 minutes. Now let's go to the other side. Half kneeling stretch. We'll be stretching the front of this hip. We're going to walk the front foot forward. We're going to walk the back foot back. And we're going to sink into the front of this hip. Finding a nice position to stretch into, maybe rocking. Use those exhales to soften where you find the best stretch. And then we'll stay here 1 to 2 minutes. Go ahead and set your timer now. Okay. All right, nice job. We've done our hip flexor stretches. Now we're going to head to an inner thigh stretch. Right? So you're going to come onto all fours and let the knees travel out, travel wide here. And then we'll come onto the forearms if that's comfortable. Wherever you're comfortable, you're going to slowly sink into this stretch. And rock back using your exhale to sink deeper into the stretch until you feel that minor stretch where you want to stay. Belly breaths here. Set your timer if you'd like. Bring a block to your forehead if you'd like. And we'll stay here 1 to 2 minutes breathing. Okay. Great job. Come on out slowly. All right, our final series is going to be a pigeon stretch on both hips. So we'll be stretching the outer hip muscles, the glute, and the way we'll set that up is by coming back into a half kneeling type position, walking your foot across your body, and then slowly bringing that knee down to the floor, towards the floor. And here, if you can't come all the way down, you can use a block under the knee and settle down that way, reaching your chest up, or maybe you need it under your glute to help you sink low. You're going to play around with whatever feels best for you, but we're going to be working towards keeping this shin perpendicular to our bodies, perpendicular to our spine. And then we're going to settle into this stretch wherever it feels comfortable. You want to be feeling that stretch on the outer hip. You can come onto your forearms if that feels good. You can also take this position with this top leg onto a chair or your bed if that's more comfortable for you. Otherwise, you're here, sinking in, using your exhales to sink deeper, and then you're going to set your timer for 1 to 2 minutes, and we'll breathe right here. Belly breaths. Slowly come on out, walking the back foot in, bringing that foot back. Maybe give lips a little wiggle, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Half kneeling, walking your foot across, hands to the floor, and whatever support you might need. Sit that back leg back to whatever feels good, and using breath to wiggle in gently, rocking in to the position that feels the best. A moderate stretch that you can deepen over 1 to 2 minutes using your belly breaths. Go ahead here. Okay, all right, nice job. I'd like to finish with just a couple more belly breaths, and then you'll be off to sleep. So I like to use this Coregeous ball on my belly to help reinforce that belly breathing into the ball. Gives you a little bit of feedback and helps again reinforce that breath pattern if it's something that you're not used to. You can also use a rolled up towel or a small pillow. Whatever you've got is great. You're going to bring that onto your belly, wherever is comfortable. And then just bring your forehead to your hands and take 3 to 5 more breaths. Breathing into the ball or pillow. Inhale, expand. And exhale, soften. Try to soften every area of your body. One more breath in. You're welcome to stay right there. But either way, I hope you sleep really well tonight, and thank you for taking the time for yourself.